Don't buy that light right now. I think they pay so much money to advertise to you that it just makes you feel like you need the light. And no one needs a 400-watt light. Trust me, no one. I don't own it, and I'm not saying don't go and buy it because it's a perfectly good light. You can check out all the specs. What I'm getting at is don't be quick to rush to go buy a light, especially at the price point that it's at. My opinion, if you already own like something like the 300X or maybe like the 600C, there's no reason why you should go out and buy this light, because a light is a light. I mean, the fuck, 400 watts. I mean, I understand what the light does. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm getting at that they're promoting lights to you that you don't really need. The only people that really needs that light right now are the content creators who's trying to go more professional. Now, it's a professional light by it's being like weatherproof and with the CRMX built in, and it has the Blair technology. This is very professional quality, very professional quality lights. What I'm getting at is if you already own a 300X or 600C, you do not need this light. And the reason why is because the in between is like, okay, so every time we use a 300-watt aperture light, anyway, majority of the time you're going to push it at 100%. Depend on what you're using it for, but majority of the times you're going to push this at a 100%. Now, for like a 600C, depend on what you're using it at, most likely you'll put a softbox on it or you'll be shooting it through some type of grid. Ultimately, it's going to get you to push the 600C at 100% because it's got to go through so much diffusion just to help give you that level. With a 400X, I mean, that's just the in between. So it's just like, I already know if I get a 400X, it's going to already be at 100% already, unless I'm using it like in a smaller situation. But it's a cob light, so it's not like a F22 where it's a flat panel light, or it's like a Nova. It's a freaking cob light at 400 watts. I mean, it's not really a big deal. Well, they came out with the 80C. Now that little bad boy, now that's a little cute. That's good for a starter kit. If you get the 3-pack, I think that's worth it for the 80C. Aperture is the one that really locked in on that 80C. I'm very proud of them. Now back to the 400X. You can check out all the specs. It's a very good light. When I'm telling you, you don't need it right now. They spend millions of dollars to advertise towards you so you can go buy that light. And they advertise so hard that they give us discounts, the 50 to 30% off Aperture and Amaran. You do not need these lights to make a film, or you do not need these lights to make you a better gaffer. If you don't own the 300 or 600 already, this light might be perfect for your starter. No lie, this might be perfect. Now for the price point, I mean, you do the math to see if it's in your budget, because if you want to get something like a 600X, it's probably going to be the same price of that 400X. Think about it. You get a little more power, but they do say you get a little more power with the 400X with the Fresnel, but at the same time, you're still going to have it at 100%. So, you do the math. A 300X, you do the math. You're going to be pushing it at 100% already. So that's why we get, the bigger lights like the 1200X or the 1200D, because we can use it as a key light and have it all the way down to like 30% or maybe even like 0.1%, or we can get something bigger like a 2500, and we already know that's going to be at 50 to 75% shining through a window or shining through like heavy diffusion just to make it really really soft. But that's my opinion on the 400X. I really enjoy the light. You guys should go out there and get it. If you're new to filmmaking or new as a gaffer, I think this light will be perfect for your kit. If you already own the 600 or 300, or if you own the 300D, then yeah, it's time to upgrade, my friend. Upgrade to the 400X. But if you already own the 300X or 600C, I see there's no reason for you to go out there and buy a 400X from Aperture right now. Now, maybe 2 years later, I mean, maybe a DP will call for, a light that requires small wattage, and then you can bring out the 400. But other than that, we're gonna stick with these panel lights. We're gonna stick with our 600, 1200, and we're gonna make it happen. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, it's all good. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.